I'm just chilling with my fellow preppy homies outside of a building that appears to be kind of floating with the air if you look really closely. It's actually kind of psychedelic. It's really cool. Welcome, folks, to Bully. No, wait, this is not Bully. I'm retarded. This is actually GTA. This is GTA Underground, a modification for GTA San Andreas that basically unites the cities, pedestrians, and some of the features from the respective 3D universe games by Rockstar. I guess my click is falling apart. I seem to have lost... No, wait, they're all here. Alright. Let's steal this car, I guess. Because, you know... That's how rich people roll, right? They just steal shit. Yeah. But they steal shit legally, so that's okay, you know. Oh, fuck, he's actually... he's retaliating. Fuck. This is not good. D-Clue actually warned me that, fighting with peds right now is a really bad idea. So I'm just gonna try and get these guys in my car. Come on, you faggots. There you go. One click member. 2 click members left. Come on, get in, Parker. And off we go. The reason why I'm not playing any radio music is because I have a soundtrack playing in the background as it is. And also because copyright. YouTube fucking still hates copyright. If you play anything copywritten, even if it's part of the game score, which should be fine considering that, you know, it's the game's soundtrack and, you know, it's a part of the game. No, that doesn't matter. Fuck your context. We like to give you copyright strikes. I'm gonna try and avoid new commentary for a reason that I'm not gonna get into in this video because that will hopefully be fixed soon. I will, however, show off some of the new pets. They've actually added a lot of new pets. They've actually claimed that, I might as well just read you guys the, I have a paper of the changelog. I'll just go through the important ones quickly. Let's see. I guess I'll just skip to the BULLWORTH ones. However, there are some things that are kind of interesting. You know, the fact that they actually added all cities from the GTA games, including Vice City, means that they will be adding the respective interiors from that game too. So they've actually added the recording studio that Love Fist is in, which is by far one of my favorite interiors from that game, and a really underrated and really not really used enough location in my opinion. It's really well detailed and it looks fucking cool. I love recording studios, they just have a really cool feel to them. Especially the one in Vice City, so that's accessible now. They've also added the North Point Mall, which should be, you know, self-explanatory. It's the shopping mall. I think it's the same mall that you play the mission Brawn of the Dead from GTA Vice City Stories, so that's kind of cool. Like I said, they've added NPCs, not NPCs, peds from Bully. And one thing that I should mention is that they're actually, recently they figured out how to add custom voices. So what I hope they will do, and what I've heard through the grapevine, is that they're gonna add, you know, the character's dialogue to it. So, you know, if you meet Vance in-game, for example, and you punch him and he's like, fuck you, you know, he's gonna have Vance's voice and use that, those voice files. That's gonna be fucking sick. I want that, because basically then you pretty much just have the characters in the game. You know, all you really need is their kind of unique stats and you're good to go. We might as well just go to the Carnival, see if anything's changed. I know that there were some texture errors, this is my previous video, so maybe that's gone. And by the way, someone in the comment section told me like, you're a moron, Swag, these things are in Scholarship Edition. Nope. They're actually not. They're Canis Canem Edit exclusives. For some reason. Never explained. Anyway, let's go to the Carnival, gang. Old man fucking Wigglehorn has a rumor that it's haunted. This place is fucking spooky though, it really is. Without the people, without the, you know, ambiance of the Carnival, nice jump. And without the Carnival music playing, this place really is kind of disturbing in a way. As you can tell, there are some minor, at least from the looks of it, some minor problems with transparency, but I imagine that they would fix that eventually. So this is what this thing looks like without the actual, ride. That's kind of interesting. I don't think they'll ever add the rides themselves, but if they did, then holy shit, that'd be fucking sick. Anyway, back to the changelog. BULLWORTH Town. See menu map. it's the area east of the school, with the business, shops, and city hall. Now has pedestrians roaming the neighborhood. What is CJ bitching about? Did they fall behind? Oh yeah, they did. I guess the evil clown of doom got Darby, and Chad really wants some jelly beans apparently. Anyway, let's move on. Let's leave him to his jelly beans, Parker. Let's get out of here. Might as well get into the radio stuff too. There's a few custom radio stations: A-Track, High Voltage, BULLWORTH Rock Radio. This one. Listen to this. And then you have, you know, the what is it? Arrow Classics. This one plays, you know, the classic rock tunes, like rock. I think it's called Rock Around the Clock. I don't know the song. You know what song I'm referring to. A-Track is kind of the 80s synth poppy kind of, you know, new wave-esque station. It's kind of hard to describe. I'm not really into that kind of music, so I don't know much about it, but that's the way I would describe it. High Voltage is the classic rock, but they do actually play some Tool every now and then, and some other cool shit. You know, mainly stuff like Iron Maiden, I think, maybe AC/DC, you know, stuff like that. There's a variety of alternative rock and some classic rock. Speaking of weapons, here's a weapon now. Well, not speaking of weapons, but you know, I came across one right now. They actually have custom weapons. Might as well get into this in the changelog. Added fills fully cocked to Liberty City. I think that's a gun store. You can buy heavy guns from here, and a lot of other weapons not available otherwise. So these are basically like exclusive weapons you can get from this specific location, which is a really cool idea in my opinion. Because there's a lot of new weapons. You know, like I said, they're importing a lot of features and assets from the other games, like Manhunt, Bully, you know, the other GTA games, and they're actually porting the sounds from those games as well. So it's not just pedestrian voices, now it's also weapons, so you will actually be able to have the same weapons sound effects. I guess this guy's pissed now, he's like, fuck you, Swag. Whatever. But yeah, they're gonna port a fuck ton of shit like weapon sounds and stuff like that. I don't know about ambiances in areas, that'd be cool too. I don't know if they're gonna do that, but I wouldn't imagine that it would be difficult. Really, all you have to do is just play sound in a region, but I've never attempted that myself, so maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. But yeah, like I said, another note about unobtainable weapons is previously unobtainable weapons can now be purchased in ammunition stores, and the new fill is fully cocked, like I said. So if you're interested in finding these weapons, you can either scavenge them throughout the map. They spawn here and there. There are some in New Coventry that I would love to pick up right now, but I can't because, you know, if I were to go there, then my game would evidently crash. Not evidently, probably. I don't know why I said that. But however, there are some. But however, that's redundant. What is up with my fucking vocabulary today? Anyway, there are some weapons that spawn here and there. As you can tell, there's some health. Health usually spawns out of hospitals, which is appropriate. And you also have stuff like police cars that spawn, you know, near the police station. Here's a cop shooting a taxi driver, apparently. Speaking of pets, if we were to go to the academy right now, you could actually see, you know, some normal townspeople. Well, let's see if we can find some. There we go. There's a teacher. So some pets will spawn in specific regions, like teachers around the school, you know, townspeople around the rest of the city, and stuff like that. So I would imagine that the non-click students and probably most of the click students every now and then would spawn around the academy as well. I've yet to see any students in game yet, but from what I've heard, they've actually converted every single pet. They just haven't spawned them all yet. So as far as that goes, I think that all they really need to do is just find places to spawn them at, and you know, assign them their respective roles and stats and all that. One thing that I want to point out is that you know, there are some pets that should not spawn where you see them, and I guess that guy has a just happened to have a handy dandy shovel in the glove compartment in case some jackass rammed my car, apparently. But there are some elderly people that you can spot here and there, and I think it would be way more fitting if those people spawn in the old folks home. That's where they spawn in Bully, at least. And the same thing could apply to, you know, any other peds, like, you know, asylum inmates. It'd be more fitting if they spawned in the actual asylum. Might as well take this, this truck, but not until, I switch model. Let's see. I have a few here. God, I forgot to import Billy the Bully. I guess we'll just have to do with, Algernon. Fucking gangsta. Oh wait, no, you shouldn't fight people. That's a bad idea. Yeah, like I said, Declune warned me about that, so I'll try to avoid doing that. But maybe spraying people like this is fine. Just trolling them, making my way downtown and whatnot. Oh shit, I forgot. There's a fucking SMG that I want to pick up. Like I said, I don't know if my version of this mod has those custom sounds. Might as well check that out now. Let's see. Yes, it does. Fucking custom sounds. This is what I'm talking about. They're actually gonna be porting, where's Chad? Alright, test subject. I fail. But yeah, they're gonna be importing all of the custom sounds from, you know, weapons like Vice City and all that. Which is something that I've actually been waiting for. Because, having the same sound effects for each and every single weapon, you know, like, rifles have the same generic sounds. That to me is boring, to be frank. And, as far as weapons go, having, you know, different types of sound gives them kind of like a unique feel. It makes them feel kind of different, you know. Some of them might have the same settings in regards to like damage and accuracy and all that, but the sounds play a big role in my opinion. One thing that you'll notice is that some of these light posts cannot be knocked down, but if I were to knock down some in BULLWORTH Vale, they would actually despawn. Not all of them, but some of them. I think that is because they don't have a breaking animation just yet. I don't know if they ever will. I would hope so, because that would be a nice detail. But if I were to hit one right now, for example, this one. Alright, hello cops. This would happen. See, it just kind of vanishes out of thin air. So, you know, there are some stuff that should be fixed. Like I said, this building kind of floats, kind of, I don't know, it's reminiscent of psychedelic trips I've read about, you know, so who the fuck knows. Maybe it's intentional. I would doubt that it is. And one thing that I've noticed is that, like, if you try to land an aircraft on this beach, like an airplane or something, or at least, you know, if you jump out of one while it's kind of like falling towards the beach, it'll just pass through the fucking solid surface and just go through the map. So that is something that I hope they fix soon. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to fix, but what I think you gotta keep in mind with this mod is that there's so much fucking detail you gotta pay attention to. There's so much shit you gotta port, and you know, without having a real official team behind it, they do have a team, but I'm speaking in like regards to and it crashed. Like I said, there are some performance issues like this fucking crash. But overall, I can see a lot of improvements, and I am looking forward to seeing way more change. Having that said, thank you guys for watching. I'll feature links to the actual mods GTAForums page in the description below and in the comment section if you want to read more. I would recommend following the topic. They post a lot of updates and a lot of cool shit. This is probably like the biggest mod I've seen for GTA SA, so as far as that goes, I'm fucking excited to see where this mod goes, because there's so much potential. And as I stated in my previous video, online has actually been a focus as well. I don't know if it's still one of the main focuses. It could be. I haven't paid much attention. So it's gonna be fun to see where that goes. Maybe we'll have like roleplay servers for BULLWORTH Academy and all that. That'd be fucking sick. But having that said, thank you guys for watching. I'm SWEGTA. If you enjoy Bully, make sure to check out my other content. I do a fuck ton of Bully stuff, and people seem to really